What's up, everybody? It's me, Creative. This is a spur-of-the-moment video. At the time of recording this, the Thomas and Friends Railway Stories Really Helpful Engines trailer has come out. And I'm very curious to see how this goes over with the fandom, because this is a crazy trailer. I've watched through this once, but also there's so much going on in this that I feel like I'm going to be picking up a lot watching it again, and now we're gonna watch it together, and I am going to pause as we go through and give my thoughts. So here we go.
I'm Thomas the Tank Engine. Join me on Sodor.
Okay, so immediately bringing the kid voice back, which honestly that does make sense. I think that's a smart move, and I like this voice a lot, actually. If we're gonna do the kid voice for Thomas, I don't mind this. We see Tidmouth Sheds, which has a big sign in the back that says Tidmouth Sheds, which I think is really funny. I'm guessing a lot of the locations will have big old signs so kids can know what the stuff is. In the sheds, we got Thomas, Henry, Rosie, Percy, Gordon, James. So everyone who guessed that Rosie was going to be part of the STEAM team is right. She's all over the marketing for this. And finally, this is a really good decision. Should have done this years ago. Bruno is over in a corner shed, which gives me the idea that Bruno is going to be a mainstay character. He's all over this trailer. Red branch line coaches are back. They're over on the right. But I love the mountains in the background. The town of Tidmouth back there, and there's people walking around. Color-wise, it looks nice. Not bad. I really don't like the colored pupils. I think it's very dumb. Characters are gesturing and bouncing, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have them jumping around on the tracks, so that's something.
Around every bend, there's someone who needs help.
I can be a helper.
Okay, so this is the really big thing for me is this is going to be a musical show. And so I'm guessing there'll probably be a one song per episode type deal. Thomas is going around in the docks here and he's singing this song. And the song sounds fine. Typical kid show song. I think this could potentially be fun, but I don't know. I don't personally love this choice. I'm gonna choose to wait until we hear songs from the show. I like how many people are walking around in every frame of this. They've really populated the world. It doesn't feel empty like everything I saw from All Engines Go. I never saw any people in that thing.
A problem to solve.
Thank you both.
Our pleasure.
So Farmer McColl's back, looking sharp. Looking really nice. Love that sweater. I gotta say, the animation looks very nice. The texturing on everything looks really good. I like the colors. It's very colorful, but kind of warm feeling. It's very cozy. It's very easy on the eyes. The animation quality looks pretty good. It looks pretty nice. And they brought his dog back. That's cool. And this is in Wellsworth. Wellsworth looks like it did in the old show.
And no one is more excited to help than Thomas.
Full steam ahead.
Join Thomas and his friend.
I don't know who this Crane character is. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. This looks to be a new character.
We're a team here on Sodor.
I like the lamplight. The lighting in the trailer looks really nice. Top him with a little bit of a clavicular jawline going on here. He looks. He's been practicing his mogging, I guess.
For exciting adventures, unexpected surprises.
Looks like Gordon's Hill is going to be back. Love how this looks at sunset. The shot of him backing down the hill looks cool.
You saved me. We thought you might need help.
Yeah, Percy's voice also sounds like a little kid. I don't know if everybody's going to sound like this. Percy and Thomas sound exactly the same, which is going to be a problem. I need to hear a little more, but they sound identical.
And songs you'll be singing long after the journey ends.
Original Thomas theme back again. Hope they incorporate that into one of the songs. Viaduct's back. Looks nice. That's a great shot. I will say they're moving the camera a lot more. There's a lot more standout looking shots in this trailer than in a lot of the CGI series. This is pretty good.
Thomas.
So good thing he didn't hit those sheep. They were just crossing.
A helpful engine. Let's have.
Yeah, James, my boy. He looks good. He looks a lot better in this than in the toy.
Better when friends work together.
Thank you for being so helpful.
That's interesting. I don't know if I like Gordon's voice that much. It's not as deep as I'd like it to be. It's like raspy.
Thank you for being so helpful.
I'm not familiar with this character because obviously All Engines Go, but apparently a lot of people really like Bruno. So I'm glad they're pulling something from that. I'm glad All Engines Go is not for nothing.
Thomas and Friends Railway Stories. Really helpful engines special.
So the name of the show is interesting. It's Thomas and Friends Railway Stories. Yeah, okay, and then the title of the special is Really Helpful Engines, which is a fine title. A little basic. I think I would have just called it Thomas and Friends. I guess the Railway Stories is like a good, like, separating moniker for the show. But I don't know. I feel like you could drop it, it'd be a little cleaner.
Available on YouTube September 17th and Netflix September 30th.
Yeah, okay, and so then it's gonna be on YouTube first and then on Netflix, which is cool. I'm glad they're putting it on YouTube. That's a good choice. I was very pleased to hear that. I think it'll reach a lot more kids that way, and then Netflix is a good streaming choice. So yeah, this is a pretty good looking trailer. Honestly, I was really worried that there's so much to take in with this new reboot, but I'm honestly very pleasantly surprised. I like how this looks. The bouncing and the singing is going to be something I have to get used to, but honestly, this is nowhere as egregious as All Engines Go or as Big World Big Adventures even. I'm hopeful that we'll get to see more characters in the special. I'm hopeful that we'll get to hear Henry and, James interact with everybody else and talk. But very cool. I'm very pleased with what I see here. I think this has the potential to be very good. I don't know if this will be something I want to watch. The thing is, at this point in my life, watching Thomas is a little different than it was when I was a kid. And but if this show is legit good, I could see myself watching this. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm very, very optimistic. This is a very nice looking trailer. Very cool. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, have a good day, everybody.